Hi guys, it's story time. So, like I said in my previous video, I was going to make a story, or a video, telling you guys the whole story behind the drama that's been going on. It all started around homecoming. Well, after homecoming, actually. So before homecoming, me and this girl, Kim, we went dress shopping. Because even though everybody was telling me, oh, don't trust her, don't be friends with her, she's a compulsive liar, I decided to be the nice person that I am and give her a chance. She then proceeded to... So then she comes over that day. I won't skip any details. She proceeds to come over that day. And we end up going to the mall, and if you're my true, honest friend, you would understand that I am a picky shopper. I don't like to shop, so when I don't like dresses or skirts or things like that, so when it comes to dress shopping, I am picky, and it has to be a perfect dress. So we go to all the dress stores at the outlet collection, Supermall, whatever. And finally, I find a dress that I like. And we buy the dress, and we have everything. We're going to go to Johnny Rockets for dinner, or for lunch, or whatever. She then proceeds to stay outside of the restaurant, tell us she's not hungry. I get in trouble because I'm not standing outside with my friend, and because I thought, hey, she probably wants to be alone, and because she was going to call her mom or something. She probably doesn't want her friend listening. So then I was thinking, hey, she'll come in when she's off the phone. She basically vanishes. She's hiding behind that thing that basically holds up the building. If you've been to the outlet collections, you know what I'm talking about, hopefully. And I think this is before they changed the mall completely around. I don't really remember what it looks like at this point, but she then proceeds to tell me that her brother got into a car accident. It's like, okay, well, we'll tell my parents. And so we went to the back into the restaurant, sat down, and I was trying to explain that she needed to go home, or I was about to, when my Nana was like, oh, are you hungry? Do you want something to eat? She goes, no. I actually need to get home because my brother got into a car accident. And, so then I get in trouble because I didn't tell them right away, which never gave me a chance to tell anyways, so I don't see why I got in trouble for that. And then so we call my papa to come get us and take her home. At the time, see, I'm a gullible person. That's what you have to understand about me. And she then said that nobody's home, they're already at the hospital, they just want me to go straight home. So then we have to wait for whoever to the place to get my food, because I was hungry. I wanted food. So that happened. We dropped her off at home. A few weeks later, I started to realize, we would have dropped her off at the hospital. Her parents wouldn't have made us drop her off at home by herself if her brother got into a car accident. So then I kind of asked around. Then I decided, whatever. But it was still kind of bothering me. So then my friend Tatum told me that if I really wanted to know, I should ask our friend Cameron Bailey. So I asked him, and he said no. So I asked her about it, and she said no. It wasn't true. And she tried apologizing, and her justification for lying was she was uncomfortable. The day hadn't gone as she had planned, and she just wanted to go home. Now, I have to admit that I used to be a liar, but I got help for it and stuff. So then, all this IMing happened over Facebook, obviously, between me and her. And then the next day, I emailed her because I really needed to talk to her, and she said no. She told me no. So then our conversation ended up getting heated, and she kept making fun of me for my height and my weight. And those are two things that I absolutely cannot stand being made fun of for. Because what people don't understand is that, yeah, I'm short, so what? I mean, that doesn't bother me as much as people making fun of my weight. Because I come from a husky family. My dad weighs a ton. Or my dad, he doesn't weigh a ton, but he's pretty big, I guess. And then my mom has some fat on her too. And so I guess what I'm saying is I inherited what people call the fat gene. So I can't help it if I'm a little on the chubby side. I may not be the skinniest. I may be a little chubby, but hey, I'm working on it. And I have to work extra hard at it. And so I'm really sensitive when it comes to that kind of thing, because I have been made fun of it for my entire life. So after she said all that, I got a little frustrated. And yeah, I said some things I probably shouldn't have said. And then we kind of made up. I was still a little frustrated and just a little, I don't know. And then she decided to basically start flirting with my best friend's boyfriend. And so I decided to do something about it, and that's what all happened. And so she then reported me for harassment, and then we were working on a project together at this point in time, and it was due it was a Wednesday, late start, and it was due that day. And I emailed her and this other girl, Elena, saying that we had to meet up. We had to. Because I'm not going to let my grade be affected by personal issues. So neither of them showed up. and I went to look for them. I ended up finding Kim, and I told her, hey, we need to work on our project. And she goes, okay, and I was like, now, because it was due during class. And she said no, so I called her the B word, and I got suspended for 2 days. I get back from break, which was amazing, and you can watch my Oregon Coast video. But I get back to school, and I hear people are coming up to me saying, Kim is spreading this rumor about you, or, hey, is it true that you have 3 STDs? So I asked, well, who'd you hear that from? No, it's not true. And they tell me, oh, I heard it from a friend who heard it from Kim Jenks. And so I got a little concerned. And she was also telling people that I threw a punch at her during 4th period, and she skipped, and because she skipped 4th period, and I guess that's what she used. She used me as an excuse to not get in trouble for skipping. And so just thought I'd share that with everybody. But I mean, I guess you can understand my frustration, because being in high school and being a teenage girl, that sticks with you. That could affect my entire future. And it kind of hurts when people are telling you, you know, or they look at you and they snicker because they think you're a dirty hoe. And I've tried reporting her to the office about it, but they won't do anything. But it seems like every time she goes to the office, I get in trouble, even when I'm not the one doing anything. But my point of this is I don't know what to do anymore. I'm tired of getting in trouble, and I'm just warning her, if she watches this, that she created what this is now. Basically, a war. And, I will win. What am I saying I will? I already have one. Because if you look at this as a popularity contest, it's in the bag. Because everyone that we both know have chosen me over you. Because you lie. And nobody wants to be friends with a liar. So, just heads up, next time you make fun of me about my weight, be ready to fight in World War III.